4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The ball carrier.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. You. 6 guys, check
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson flush to his right. That's taken in by Duvernay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 14. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, middle. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1.
49ers nothing.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal.
I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On 2nd down now. It's Bell, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as the Ravens push further out in front. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
49ers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the
and this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
Garoppolo's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Bryce Love out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 5.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And 3 at the 24-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the 49er first down.
Here we go. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to look deep for more. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards there. First down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. 20. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
Complete to number
Deebo
9.
Samuel,
Deebo
his
Samuel.
9th touchdown of the season.
San Francisco.
And the 49ers are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now a first down carry by Bell. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, it's Bell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now, I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Bell. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he He pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Ravens 19, 49ers 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 19, 49ers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. And I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself,
and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jarvis Landry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 26, 49ers 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 38 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Good.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Garoppolo again. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And he missed it. It wouldn't have mattered. They were going to lose either way, but the game ends strangely on a missed PAT. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Ravens, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.